What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 5 of this Nottingham Forest rebuild. We are already halfway through the first season in the championship, and today we have a massive game. It is Derby County versus Nottingham Forest. The Brian Clough derby is happening in today's episode. Let's get into it. So then, guys, you were last with me for the 3-1 victory at home against Barnsley. And I don't know what it is with us at the moment. If you look at January and February's results, absolutely almost identical. Losing 1-0 away in the first game of the month. In January, we lost to Preston. In February, we lost away to Wycombe. Horrendous result, but then we win out the rest of the month. So since you were last with me, as I said, we lost to Wycombe. We then beat Burnley, right, in the FA Cup. We were away at Burnley, beat them 2-0. I think we actually play better against teams that come against us. Obviously, as you can see, Wycombe would be a team that would be a bit more defensive. Probably the same with Preston, to be honest. But yeah, some of our results have been rather ropey. But we beat Burnley, so we go through into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, where we're going to play West Ham. Again, it's another tie that I actually genuinely think we could get through. We are one of 2 championship sides still left in the competition at the quarterfinal stage. But other than Liverpool, I'd like to say that all of these teams are beatable. So maybe we can go on an FA Cup run. That'd be interesting to see if we could go on a decent FA Cup run whilst being in the championship. Liverpool, we have beaten them already this season in the Carabao Cup, but you'd like to think that, you know, in the latter stages of an FA Cup tournament, Jurgen Klopp would play a big lineup. So we've beaten Bournemouth, we've beaten Swansea, we've beaten Blackburn, and we've beaten Rotherham since you were last here in the league, which actually has recovered our league position quite a lot. We're still second. It's still almost a 3-horse race at the top between Bournemouth, ourselves, and Brentford. Bournemouth topping the tree at the moment with 72 points. We are then tied on points with Brentford at 70, but we are ahead on goal difference because we've scored 70 goals. Part of my issue is we're conceding too many. So I think that would be an area that I would look to improve moving forward. Lewis Grabban's still top of the goal scoring charts, and Luke Freeman and Knockhart doing the business in terms of assists as well. But as you can see, nowhere near the top 3 in terms of clean sheets. 19 clean sheets for the Brentford goalkeeper. Begovic with 16, Ben Foster with 15, the cycling GK, and then obviously Bryce Samba there is at 14. He's not a million miles away, but for a team that's fighting out at the top of the league, probably should be a little bit better. So we are taking on Derby today. As I said, it's the Brian Clough derby. They are down in 12th. So, you know, we probably should be the favoured side, but we are away from home, so you never know what's going to happen. If we go into the fixtures, this is the full round of fixtures for today's games. So obviously we take on Derby. We are the evening kickoff. And then obviously the other key ones to look out for. Bournemouth take on Watford. So Bournemouth are top, Watford are 5th. So that's quite a big one. And then Brentford take on Stoke. Stoke are kind of trying to fight their way into the playoffs, so that won't be an easy one for them either. However, both teams are at home, so I would expect them to get a result. We will move forward a little bit just to see what happens in terms of these results then. So Bournemouth win, but Brentford lose, which is good. So that means we can open up a little bit of a gap between ourselves and Brentford in 3rd place. Thanks to, is that Tyrese Campbell? It is Tyrese Campbell. Lovely stuff. And Bournemouth get the job done against Watford. As I said, they are at home at the end of the day. So let's advance forward. We will do those 2 changes there. So this is going to be the team to go through into the next, into the game against Derby. And we've got quite a few players. Obviously, we've got loads of players out on loan. Freeman's injured. I've brought in Del Taylor and Finn back to be sort of in the squad. And you know what? I'm actually going to bring Dale Taylor on instead of Glenn Murray. Glenn Murray's just not it for me, I don't think. 11 substitute appearances. He's on 32k a week in the championship, which is just sickening. He's just not it. I can't carry that many old dudes, to be honest. So we've got Samba, Christie, Figueroa, McKenna, Blackett, Samba Sow, Garner, Knockhart, Krovenic, Lolly and Lewis Grabban. Lewis Grabban, as I said, 23 goals for the season, but his average rating is still under a 7, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we will go into this game. Obviously, if we flick on the analysis, there's a couple. There's a couple. There's one relationship here down the right-hand side that has been worked on. But Cyrus Christie is obviously on loan. And he is about to join FC Dallas at the end of the season, which is not great. Obviously, if you look at this team, we've got 4 loanees in the starting 11, which is going to definitely be something that we're going to have to address next season. If we are in the Premier League, we can get some better loans, I'd like to think, and then we can go from there. So this is the Derby County team. Some names in here that I do know, obviously David Marshall, Andre Wisdom, Tatum Menge. Yeah, Patrick Roberts, I'm a little bit worried about. Kelly Roos was a former Bristol Rovers goalkeeper on loan whilst I worked there. Curtis Davis, Colin Kazim-Richards, Louis Sibley, Martin Waghorn. Yeah, they've got some talent. But we've got good options on our bench as well. So we're going to the dressing room, and I'm going to say to the boys, great opportunity to show the pundits. That one usually works, fires them up a little bit. Derby County matching us here with a 4-2-3-1 of their own. And here is our team for the day. As you can see, solid run of form, winning our last 5 games. Obviously, we are in the red and white, and Derby are in the white and black. Obviously, we are the late kickoff. Here come Derby with a set piece. And Andre Wisdom heads that one just wide of the target there. Early warning sign, giving away a potential free kick. Well, not potential, giving away a free kick and a potential goal-scoring opportunity is a little bit of a worry. Derby being the more aggressive side so far. 6 shots for them, 1 on target though. And just the 3 shots for us. All off target, not very good. Having a better spell of possession though. Hopefully we can kind of grow into this game against Derby. Not going to be one of the easiest ones we play this season by any stretch, especially away from home. But again, guys, in a game that I'm showing you, absolutely nothing really in this first half. Free kick for us then. Knockhart bangs it towards Grabban, but here comes Roberts then on the counter-attack. We get a nice little block in there, and that ball trickles all the way through to the goalkeeper. Time for some stern words at halftime, I think. I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen there. Not really getting the business done. I think it's going to be time for Luke Freeman very soon. Oh no, Freezy's injured, isn't he? I was going to say it's going to be time for Luke Freeman very soon off the bench, but it's not going to happen this game. Oh, I thought we were going to get a ball into the penalty area there, but no. Derby get the ball clear. Garner, he's knackered as well, by the way. Out to Cyrus Christie. Can he put a delivery in? He goes down. Referee says no penalty, and Derby are able to counter here. Here comes Knight. And Garner gets back, and that's an awful back pass, but Samba somehow throws himself at the ball and stops Patrick Roberts from scoring what would have been a very, very easy goal. And we recycle the ball, and Jesus Christ, we get the ball clear there. Eventually, Garner with another interception. Garner's actually been fantastic for us this season in the middle of the field, but he doesn't have a lot in the tank. Lolly into Grabban. Ooh, good pass there. Starting to get the ball working a bit more. And Grabban forces a very good save there. Garner with the corner then. McKenna gets out jumped there, but we are going to get that ball back. Yes, we are. Goes all the way back out to Garner on the left-hand side. Back to Lolly. Garner. We're playing quite nice stuff now. Out to Blackett on the left-hand side. The fullback, he gets tackled, but he gets it back. Doesn't look like he's going to get the cross in on this occasion, though. Seems like I'm saying Garner a lot. Ball over the top towards Grabban. Unsuccessful this time. Intercepted quite nicely by their centre-back there, but we're putting some pressure on. Bird for them in the centre circle. It looks for the pass out to the right-hand side, but we read it nicely. Our long balls have been dreadful this game so far. 55 minutes on the board. Here comes Bird into Roberts, and that's the man I was worried about. Patrick Roberts scores his 3rd goal of the season. Bearing in mind we're at the end of February. Of course, he scores 1 against me. This long ball that was Shrine's just not it. Bird, great pass, and Blackett's not really tracking his man very well. So we're going to make some subs here. Not really happy with a lot of things, to be honest. Grabban can come off. I'm going to bring on Del Taylor up top, and you'll see why in a second. Because Knockhart, they're all playing quite poorly, to be honest. I'm going to put Knockhart in the centre. I'm going to bring Lyle Taylor on that side, and Sammy Amiobi can come on that side, just to freshen things up a little bit. Obviously, you know what, I'm going to go very attacking as well. We're going to try and overwhelm Derby. They've been better than we have so far this season. So far this game. And I will make that change as well for Ghana, because he is absolutely exhausted. 15 minutes to go. Wisdom with the throw in then to the goal scorer, Roberts. Knight. Kazim Richards gets tackled by Jack Colback. Obviously on as a substitute for Ghana. I did do that as a quick sub, guys, so apologies if you didn't see that one. Martin Waghorn is now on for Derby County. Gets past one challenge. Gets past two players. Past three, and then Knight drills it into the side netting. That would have been a very, very nice goal there. But hits it into the side netting. Looks like we're going to go out of this game with a whimper, to be perfectly honest. 58% possession, but only 2 shots on target resulting from that is just not good enough. It looks like we're going to lose another game to top until February. Really, really disappointing. We're going to load up the formations here. The defence for Derby was pretty good, and then obviously Patrick Roberts getting the goal at the other end of the field on the 56th minute. Not good enough from our team. Really, really not good enough. You know what? I'm actually not even going to speak to them. I'm just going to give them the silent treatment and leave. I don't do that often enough, I think, but I think that will let my voice be heard. So we, unfortunately, stay level with Brentford, given the opportunity to go above them. Obviously, I've got fitness concerns. Everybody is knackered. Brentford had a 19-game unbeaten run at home. That one comes to an end. So let's expand the championship out so you guys can have a proper look. 5 points adrift from Bournemouth. With, what's that, 13 games remaining. It is obviously catchable. It definitely is catchable, but are we good enough to do it? That is the question. So I'm going to power forward through some games. I'm going to bring you back actually for this Bristol City game, only because I'm a Bristol City fan. So I'm going to bring you back for the tie against Bristol City. It's also 2 days before what would be my in-game birthday on the 10th of April. So I'll bring you back for that one. That should be a very interesting one. It will be a game that will be at Ashton Gate. So I most likely would have gone to this one if it were real. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave things for today, guys. We are currently second in the championship, but every time I seem to play a game on camera, it's a little bit of a ropey performance, which is really disappointing. We're not as consistent a team as I would like us to be. But if you have enjoyed today's video, guys, don't forget to drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and ring that bell so you're told each and every time that we upload a video. Some really exciting content is coming up over the coming weeks, and hopefully you guys can be a part of it. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.